Today's video or today's lesson is the actual first one. The previous one was the introduction, was the intro, and we explained so many things and what I'm gonna be using and what's HTML and what we're gonna cover in this series of courses. Today we're gonna start the real actual working one. So I'm gonna go very slow and in detail. Let's get started, guys. So the first thing here, I'm going to create a folder on my desktop. So since I'm using Mac, the way you create, there is several ways to create it, but I'm gonna just right click here and then say new folder, and then I will give it a name. So let me just give it a name like what? Like maybe the front end. Okay, underscore end. I'm gonna give it the front end. So now we have a front end folder created on my desktop. I will just move it to the side like this, and then I'm gonna go and open my text editor. Remember last time in my intro video I told you that I'm gonna be using the VS Code or the Visual Studio Code. So let me open that. So it's gonna take a while until it's open. Then when you open, you get this screen. Let me close these tabs. You're gonna get the welcome tab. You can just close it and open the the side panel. The way you open the side panel, you just click on those double folder icon on the top left corner here, and then click open folder. So now we wanna open the folder that we just created on the desktop. So I'm gonna create here, click on open folder. This is not the only way to do it, but this is one of the ways. So I'm gonna click on open folder, then I will go to the desktop, and you can see here on the top we have the front end. So I'm gonna double click or just click and click open. So now you notice here on the side panel we have front end folder is open. And inside that folder, I'm going to create a file. So again, there is several ways to do it, but one of the way, like I can right click on and click new file, that's one way, or I can just click on this icon, new file. So it doesn't matter, just whichever way you like. So I'm gonna right click, click new file. And it's so important to name that file. You can give it any name, but the extension of the file is so important to have the HTML extension. So let's give you an example. So I'm gonna call it now this file main.html. As soon as I hit enter, you notice here main.html. So this is how you create a file. But I can give it a different name. So let me close this, and I'm gonna create another file, and I'm gonna call it index.html. So most of the people, they call it index.html, and I'm gonna be calling every time I create a file to give you the to explain something. I want to keep that name index.html, but you can give it any name you like. So let me delete the file that I just created now, main. I just did that just to show you that you can give it any name you like. In that index.html, I'm gonna write on the top of the file, like let's say start with hello world. Okay, so you notice here on the top it says hello world. If you notice on the tab here, you see that little circle, white circle, because I did not save it yet. You can save it by going to the file and save, or you click Control S if you are using Windows, Command S if I'm using Mac. You notice now what's gonna happen to this circle as soon as I'm holding now the command and I'm gonna hit the S. Now you notice it's no longer circle, it's a X. X means that file is saved. Once it's saved, I can open it in my browser. So let's say I'm gonna go over to my browser now, and I'm using, like I mentioned last time, I'm using Google Chrome browser. So I'm gonna open here, and then I'm gonna go to File, on the top of the screen, File, and open File, and I will go to the desktop, and on the desktop front end and the index.html. So index.html, you notice now the file here, and it says hello world, because that's what you have written already in that file. Let's open the two files side by side. So I'm gonna go do this so you can see them both side by side. Okay, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I need to open that side by side. So here you go. We have the text editor on the left side, which is, it doesn't matter, you can put it on the right side or the left side, it's whichever makes you happy. So I'm opening this on the left side. I'm gonna close that side panel. So you notice here it says hello world, and it's the same thing, says hello world on the browser. Let's say I'm gonna change hello world here. I'm gonna say hello world, my name is Tom, something like that. You notice here it's not on the right side, it says, still saying hello world. Oh, wait a minute, maybe because I didn't save it yet. So let's save it, because you can see here it's a circle. It says this still white circle. So I'm gonna hold the Command S. Now the circle is no longer a white circle, it's an X. That means it's saved. But guess what? It's still not updated on the browser. The only way to do it is just after you save it, you go and refresh. You can see here this circle on the browser. It says reload the page. As soon as I reload, you're gonna see the whole thing. It's gonna say, hello world, my name is Tom. Oh, I misspelled Tom. Actually, Tom, I added an N. It doesn't matter. So anyway, so I'm gonna go on the left to fix that, and I'm gonna remove the N. And I'm saving again. It's not removed here. Again, I need to come back again here and reload or refresh. Now it's saved. So this is the way you create a folder, and then you create the index.html, and then after that you need to save before you reload. Okay, so that is one of the most important things I want to start with, is how to create a folder, and then how you create a file inside that folder. That's it. I just want to quit here because I want to start in the next video. We're gonna start on introducing some tags and what we do with the tags in HTML. So I will see you next video, guys. I'll see you next lesson.